got the hood popped. Oh man, I lost my radiator cap. Welcome to the channel. I am Mike. We got the MB behind us, but we're working on the Scout today. We are just going to kind of finish up a little bit of the maintenance that's needed to be done. Let's actually turn so you can see the Scout. Let's see, a couple of videos ago we did a fluid change on things that needed it, checked the fluids on everything else. Those were good. We went and test drove it. Last week with the new fluids, everything went okay, but the idler pulley is squeaking like crazy and it's bugging me. So we're doing the idler pulley. We're going to do a new belt. We got this AC Delco Professional. I don't know if that means anything, but it's supposed to be heavy duty. That's why it's green. It actually says Gates on it. So I'm hoping this is the right belt, but it's supposed to be a heavy duty belt. Gates, that's the part number for a, I believe it's an 0853. But that's what we're going to do. So it's a little chilly in the garage. It's about 40 degrees in the garage. It's even colder outside, but the garage stays pretty warm. If anybody knows like a really good garage heater that would heat up, this is just a normal 3-car garage, 10-foot ceilings. If you guys have a heater that I don't need to like do any extra wiring or anything that I could just put in, let me know. Otherwise, let's get started on the Scout. And actually, before we get started on the Scout, we're going to try if I can get this open. I got gloves on because it's cold outside. But I got a new mirror. In that last wheeling video, busted the mirror off. So I got a new mirror, and we're gonna replace. Come with me. We're gonna replace this mirror with a. Ooh, that's actually. I was thinking this is bigger, but that's like the same size almost. But it'll sit further back, so it might work better. I was thinking of replacing this mirror with this one and then making a similar mount. This bolts, I think that's from the factory. That bolt hole was already there and it was drilled and threaded already. So I just put a 5/16 bolt in there and bolted this on. I'm hoping... No, this does not have a bolt hole already, and this is my mirror. I wonder if I can make a mount or something. That'll be at the very end of the day if I have time, if we get around to it. Right now, the main thing, I can drive without a mirror, like that's fine. The main thing that's bothering me is the idler pulley. So we're gonna. All right, got the hood popped. Oh man, dang it, lost my radiator cap. I lost my radiator cap. I haven't. Oh, and that's broke. Oh man, look, that's okay. We got to do. We're gonna have to do a lot of maintenance. This is why we check things, right? So I got this set up. Couple of things that I that I found my radiator cap's missing and my radiator mount is broken. So my whole radiator shifted, and I think it's obviously broken pretty bad, but I think the radiator cap hit this and popped off, and I didn't see the radiator cap anywhere. But I also noticed this body mount, the big old crack in it right here. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be, I'm not sure if that's supposed to be that way, but there's definitely a crack all the way down. And then also this one right here, you can see it's sagging. So my body mounts are sagging on the passenger or on the driver's side, not on the passenger side, but man. So this little maintenance day turned into a lot more. We're still going to change the idler pulley and the belt, but we're going to take this entire radiator support off and just remake it. The fan mounts to it right here, which I really like. So we're going to try and figure something else out for this. If I even need this, I don't know. We'll figure it out. But we'll figure out a cross brace like that. And then we'll kind of go from there. So little sidetracked, but let's get going. All right, we got the radiator mount off, and everything looks okay. It actually looks like these are bowed out a little bit. So I'm going to measure these, but I wonder if it's because this body mount right here is sagging. So I'm going to measure these, but then we'll fix the two. We're going to fix these two body mounts on this side first and get the body back up before I make a new radiator mount, a radiator and fan mount. So let's get going on the body mounts, and then let's see how things go from there. Well, that's my bad. Sometimes you just get in the zone and you just do things. So you were with me. We welded that front body mount in, and I cut this rear body mount off. I was going to try and like bend it back and do something, but I'm like, you know what? Like, I really just need to cut it off and fix it. And well, I'll show you when we get down there, because I'm not crawling back under the Scout right now. But the other side to this, the side that's on the body, looks opposite of this. So it looks like this. This one looks like this. But that one's a huge pain. I don't want to cut it off. So what I'm going to do is just take a piece of this thicker 1/4 inch, cut it to size, drill a hole in it, put it up on there, and then weld it. That's what I was going to do with this, but the sides of this are bowed out too. So I'm going to take some of this angle and make a new body mount, and this stuff's like a 1/4 inch and this stuff's like an 1/8 inch. So should be a lot better, a lot more sturdy. We'll probably end up doing the other side also, not today. There's nothing wrong with it right now, but future video. So we got the body mounts almost done. That one, I put the body mount plus the spacer on there to just check for height for this one. Ooh, that one's still hot. We're gonna let this one cool. I put a plate in here, and then obviously that's a 1/4 inch now, and it's still hot. So we're gonna let that cool for a minute, for a little bit more than a minute. We're back doing the radiator. Got the mounts bolted back in. They look like they're doing okay, if you can see them. I don't want to bend down to do that. But that's where we're at with the radiator. I think the steel was just too flimsy. It's kind of what was in here before, kind of, but I think it's just too flimsy. So what I'm going to do is I got some, I don't know what that is. It's like, I'll measure it. But it feels thicker than this. But that's what I'm going to do. I am going to put this piece of angle iron in there to stiffen it. Use a little bit thicker steel. I'm going to push my radiator out a little bit. When I built this has been in for, well, since the LS, so six or 7 years, and it just barely broke. But I'm going to push my radiator forward that far, about an inch, and that'll give me clearance for my radiator cap. I've never had very good clearance with my radiator cap. The radiator normally sits back that far. The radiator normally sits about like that, and it's very hard to get the cap on. It is very tight right there. So while I'm making a new mount, we're going to push the radiator out that far. And then that'll give me a lot more space to put the cap on. And it shouldn't affect anything out this way. If we put this back where it is. It shouldn't affect anything down here. Should just give me more space. So what I'm just going to do, there we go. Just going to take this piece. I'm going to lay it on here. Trace out that's the piece that broke. So I'm going to put that on there like that. I'll probably cut this support off. This one's broke too. And I'll lay that down so that when I cut this out, I can bend these up. And I'm going to do this same thing because this really helped right here. I need to redesign it a little bit. Instead of having pieces like this, I'm going to do some gussets, kind of some gussets like that on here, and then back on this side. Then we'll do the same thing on this side, and then I'm going to take this piece and weld it in the middle of it like this, and then that'll give me a little bit of stiffness on this. All right, so we are making headway. I got some more holes drilled. I got some more material cut out. We are making headway. All right, we got holes drilled in both sides. Let's just go test fit it just to make sure. I got my lines marked for when I clean everything up. And I still need to drill a couple of holes for the radiator hose mount. But let's test fit it right now and see where we're at. I need to make sure it doesn't hit. Oh no! That popped out. I'll have to glue that back in. Perfect. All right, we finally got the radiator mount fit up, and it's gonna work. All the bolt holes line up. Everything's good. So now let's go all the way back to the beginning. We're gonna replace the idler, the tensioner pulley, and the belt. So let's move on to that. All right, we got to take the belt off first. Here's the tensioner, I believe. We're gonna loosen the tensioner. All right, so here we are, belt. All right, perfect. And I'm gonna throw this one in my toolkit as just a spare. I gotta quit before I throw the idler pulley on. Something came up. We will finish this just like that. I told you we'd be right back. So it's the next day. Work stuff comes up, right? And I blame you guys. My face was filthy last night, and none of you guys said anything. But we're still right here. We got the belts. I need to put this back on. Where's the bolt for that? We're gonna put that back on. Is it that one? No, it's this one. So we'll put this tensioner pulley back on. We'll put the belt on. I got the radiator support that we built yesterday, earlier in this video. I got the radiator, it's all painted, so it looks good. We'll get that in, and we'll get it back together. So let's get to it. Oh, and I switched it up with the energy drinks. I got this Pina Colada Rockstar, full strength, not sugar-free, a lot of sugar in it. That's all right though, that's what makes it taste good, right? So we'll get going with that. Well, that was quite the ordeal, but we got her done. I need one more thing. Hold on. All right. Well, we got everything done. We got the radiator mount back in. Got the heavy duty belt on. Replaced the idler pulley right here, and the I don't know if you can see it down there, the tensioner pulley right there. But we got the new radiator mount in and done. It's not broken anymore. Solid. There's a piece underneath here that supports this, and then it's gusseted. So this should not break now. This should be a little bit better. We got some sweet bends in here to come down for the radiator. Anyways, that's looking good. We just got one thing to do. And we'll put right there. Got the old sticker. If you guys want a sticker, let me know. Hit me up. Leave a comment. DM me something, and I'll send you a sticker. I have these stickers and these stickers, and then subscribe. But if you want a sticker, hit me up. But that'll do it for today. The Scout's pretty much done for now, and we'll get going to Winter Jamboree soon. So it should be fun. I think she's ready. Oh man, we never did the mirror. Remember I was going to replace this mirror and then fix the broken mirror on this side. It's going to fix this. Whatever. We'll get to that another day. Right now we can run it, we can drive it, we can wheel it. So let's go do that. So thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell so you get notified. I upload at least every week. And then I upload shorts all the time. So share that stuff. And thanks for watching.